let our esteemed guest take first.
Oh,
no, not that one. Not
what?
Kidding. I'm kidding.
I don't even know what it is.
250.
What is this? Does that sound like I know what I'm talking about?
La Colección.
That's a good one.
Oh, God, you tell me that one again.
But that Colección is good.
It's already V-cut, too. Nice.
Frank, get in and beat Larry Adams.
Oh, shoot.
No, you already lost if that's the case. If that's the case, if you're just going, oh, shoot now. It shows we're broadcasting on your YouTube.
Let me check.
Marty Upton is starting to become a.
I know Marty is. Marty is.
He's at the baseball game right now. He was going to come up.
How's our audio coming in?
It sounded pretty good.
Philly! Philly's in the house.
Yeah, we're good.
Hey, Mike. You want to put a movie on or something for the
children?
Those that need to be entertained in the back? The children in the back?
All right, let's see what we got. Kevin Amick is in. Boy, the guests are getting suspect AF. Oh,
take a cigar.
Nice.
You see where the comments are coming, right?
Exactly.
That's an easy choice.
Sure, though.
What did you cut that with? Mike's teeth?
Let's see. I was in a hurry.
Want to fix that?
You should do some sort of intro. Hi, welcome to Industrial Cigar.
What's up, AA Ron?
You know what? I'm going to straight cut this, too.
Straight cut it.
Yeah.
Wiener.
Studio mode. We're getting ready, boys. We're getting ready, boys.
This is a
Mike,
switch
We're
looking cutter.
going to do Steve Miller and Steve Miller Band.
Is Steve Miller? He's here.
Where do you think? Where do you think Wayne's coming in from?
California.
Yeah, he's in San Jose.
San Jose.
You speak San Jose, don't you,
San
Dave?
Jose, I think is how you say it in
I've been
Spanish.
around Colorado, Stuart.
What's up, everybody? We got 30 seconds. Do we just, when Adrian says, just go ahead and hit that live. Let's just go. Yeah. You guys ready? Let's just go. Boom. You ready?
Boom.
You ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go. What's up?
What's going on?
Boom.
Boom.
Frank gives good high fives. This is going to be a good
That's
show. What's up, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Also, Holly, it's her birthday over there. She's the year of the Lord. This is
Turning
Tuesday.
21.
Cigar Talk
Again?
Live. This is our weekly get-together where we get to sit with you beautiful people on the other side of the lens and sit with some other beautiful people on this side of the lens.
Yeah, really
And we
beautiful.
get to smoke a cigar, drink a beer and a tequila, and whatever else you concocted.
Mexican Bulldog. I don't know.
It's go time. It's go time. So if you're watching this, this is an interactive show. So bring in comments, bring in questions, bring in
Lots of
talk shit. It doesn't. That's what we're looking for. Because without you, this does not survive. But regardless, we're gonna do it anyways. What's up, everybody? What's happening?
Not much. Just excited to be on the show and check that out. I didn't beat Larry Adams, but hey, you know.
Nice.
Orange
work.
juice.
Could we safely say that this is Frank the Tank's dream come true?
Can we safely say that is also mine a little bit to sit here on Cigar Talk Live with Frank the Tank? Frank the Tank, will you tell them who you are, what you're doing here, and why they should care?
And tell us in maybe one 3-sentence paragraph your whole life.
Wow. Okay.
One 3-cent paragraph.
So I'm Frank Tomaszewski, also known as Frank the Tank. I'm from Little Elm, Texas. I got into cigars because of a neighbor of mine deciding to drive a Porsche to an empty field, and that's the start of a long story right there.
We'll talk about that.
Yes. Because there's a secret about it.
So tell us about your.
this is cool.
I know you've had a life prior to Brandon driving through
That was actually Begley.
Begley driving through the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Literally driving through the neighborhood. So tell us just in 3 short sentences your whole life story. Like, where you went from here to the there to the there.
You got it.
Tell us about your hip hop career, all that stuff.
We need to know it.
I can't talk about the hip hop career, but I'll fill you in on the rest.
NDAs.
Spent most of my life in Texas, but I've lived on most of the planet. I like to travel Finally decided to settle down, have some kids, met a great woman. And I kind of like just being a tech guy, and that's what I do for a living. And anything I can do that's fun, different, I'm in on it.
Neat.
I'll tell you.
You didn't roam the world or just have a suitcase and get on a train?
Where were you for 9/11?
I need somebody there.
Did you almost get crushed by Tower 2?
Did not.
Okay, well, we already know where he's ranking.
I burned breakfast that morning.
You remember burning breakfast?
Oh,
Come in close to this mic
All
here.
right,
Make love to it.
How you doing? So my girlfriend at the time, her mom called and said a plane hit the building. My girlfriend turns on the TV. I'm starting to get stuff out. They're literally just on CNN. It's like minor news.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden they had a shot of it, and then the other plane hit, and she screams, and I turn around. I'm like, what the heck? We thought it was the first plane, being replayed.
I'm pretty sure you didn't say heck.
No.
What the effing
I
heck,
literally
probably.
just left the food and walked in front of the TV, and
you
at
let
that
it
point,
burn.
you're not hungry anymore. You know something's up.
Yeah, I remember dropping you off at school.
I was painting. I was in art class.
I dropped you off at school.
What
I
grade?
went home.
I was 7th grade.
Yeah, I went home. Had to take the twins to grade school still. They were sitting there eating their, mega trough of cereal, and they said
joke.
a plane hit the building, and then my first comment was, "What an idiot!"
Yeah.
And then the second one flies in. I went, "No, I think that was on purpose."
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get off of 9/11, shall we?
Yeah.
We got the redneck Jew. He's asking what we're smoking. I'm not gonna, don't focus on that.
What, okay, yeah. Speaking of the redneck Jew, I'm smoking the German engineered round sight. No offense.
Awesome.
Good day,
There you
mate.
go, good day.
I'm glad you threw that one out there. But the round sight, this is in their New Connecticut. It is sensational.
Cigars engineers. I mean, they're just German engineered. They're just blowing it out of the water.
Oh, yeah.
All the stuff they're
Killing
coming
it.
out
One of
with.
my favorites.
Hey,
Sweet,
a friend of mine, Kevin Ochoa.
Oh, I'd like to meet him someday.
Yeah, but you'll meet
One
Kevin
day.
one day. Kevin is coming in. What's up,
Nice, Kevin.
He sent
Kevin
a star.
was on the show. He's been on the show.
And he's coming back
I heard he's
on
a
the
nice
show.
guy.
Yeah.
Heard it.
Yeah,
That was
nice guy,
good.
dude.
They did
What-
the whole show in Spanish. Nobody understood it.
No. We are going to do
Hola,
we are going
¿cómo
to do a
está?
Spanish show, though, right?
Sure.
Kevin, when you come back next, we're going to do a Spanish show.
Don't.
What do you guys
Is it
smoking?
going to be on Facebook, the Ocho? Is that good?
His name is Ochoa.
Yeah.
There you go. I'm smoking the
Josh Sims is
Pichardo.
in. A lot of former
familia.
guests.
Gary Morris.
A lot of former guests are either in the house or coming in. Josh Sims was just on the show.
And Wesley Tackenberg is also coming in from Martha's Vineyard. He got bussed
See?
up there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he heard it was nice.
They shipped him out there so you could start building the wall.
Yeah, the wall's going to be big.
If Larry Adams posts one more Martha's Vineyard, they're building a wall post.
Oh, yeah.
I get $8 because Las Vegas has got some big odds on it.
I
right
want
now.
in on that deal.
Vegas right now is the over/under is 33.
What are you smoking?
I am smoking a Jake Wyatt Lithium Bellicoso. And Jake Wyatt, this cigar is really, really good.
stuff.
I haven't smoked it for a minute. And this has got to go back in the rotation fast.
Yeah. That lithium is no joke. The Corona. What do you got, Frank? I'm sorry to step on you.
You're gonna have to translate this for me because I just picked it up off the table. What is that?
Well, you're Polish. You can say that.
That's not Polish.
La Colisión.
La Colisión.
Oh, that is Polish. You know
You know. What's up,
coalition.
Hollywood?
Crown heads, right?
Yep.
exactly.
Yeah, okay, so Josh Sims is saying, love seeing the show out front. I do think I like the show out front.
Yeah.
And once we do get that powered speaker out of here and just make sure everyone's a part of it, no questions asked, I think it's going to work.
Agreed.
I think it's going to work.
Yeah.
that's good.
One reason I was excited to have Frank on is because we've spent many hours on the patio, and Frank can hold a conversation better than anyone I've ever met.
Yeah.
I talk too much.
No, you ask incredible questions. You need to have your own podcast. So basically, I'm vetting you to make this a 4-person show forever, and you be a permanent guest.
That was a comment that he made. Is you're going to be a permanent guest.
Well,
He's
damn,
the Ed McMahon of
someone's
the
gotta
show.
go.
Yeah.
Someone. Well, we'll fight to the death for it.
No,
We'll keep you.
No, we'll keep you. No,
Without a doubt.
this could be a 5-person show easy.
There you go.
Yeah, we just need another mic.
That's true. And a bigger table.
We need a lot of equipment. Yeah.
gonna need
But
a
what's
bigger
up,
boat.
everybody? Thank you for joining us. If you have any trivial bullshit questions you want to toss to us and drive this conversation, please help us, because you know we're just going to ask the same few questions. other than Frank stepping in here and making it better, Frank, what's the first trivial question that you can just pull out without thinking about?
Man, I'd like to talk about the classics. I want to start off with those first because I have some really good answers for them. Talk about Ghost, Sasquatch, all the good stuff.
Okay.
I really want to start off with
so
those.
let's start with the classics.
I want to go old school on it.
You want to go old school? You want to bring
Okay.
the end of the show to the beginning of the show?
Okay, well, let's go ahead while we got people fresh.
Now I'm going to put pressure on Frank at this point because if you're going to pull the back to the front, then you got to make sure that you got something to throw into the back that's going to even put it over the top. So have you thought about this?
So I have not, but I'm hoping Marty Upton, like Google searches
Have you
something
talked
good
to
for
Marty
me.
Upton? I mean,
try not
where do you
to,
think the brain power is going to come in that family?
Let's go ahead and stop here.
I think he's got a kid. We can get the kid on here.
Yeah, we can get the kid on
What's
here.
up,
But
Danny Calloway?
for those of you who are just tuning in for the first time, this is Cigar Talk Live, our Tuesday get together, where we usually ask 3 judgment questions. A lot of judgment happening right now. What you are going to do is you're going to help judge our guest and what you think he thinks on these 3 character judging questions, and it's on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 is no, yes is 10. A resounding
And no
yes.
fives.
And no fives
No
exist.
fives.
Yeah. So we're going to throw out the question. Those who are watching, give us what you think the answer is. We'll judge him, and then he can tell us where we sit.
Yeah.
Where's the first one?
I think first one, you got to go Sasquatch right out of the gate.
Yeah, but where do
Going
you
on.
guys think Frank the Tank, aside from kind of looking like a distant cousin to the Squatch, where do you think he stacks? No, it's the beard because it's so luscious.
And the sexiness.
And just the overall sex
You
appeal.
got it.
I happen
Where
to...
do you think he stands?
I walk,
1 to 10.
No, in all seriousness, Frank is Brandon's next door neighbor. And I did walk past Frank's house and I saw Expedition Bigfoot on his television. I think it's on the whole day.
Yep.
So in the judgment zone, I think
He's family.
I think
It's
Frank
Squatch
is.
family.
I think Frank, because he is part of the Sasquatch family.
Uh-huh.
I think he's a solid 9.
He is Polish.
Well, there you go.
We've got all +5s coming in.
Yeah.
I'm sitting on a +5. I'm going to go with the 7.5.
Adrian?
I'm going to take a 1.
Oh.
$1, Drew.
That's just bullshit.
Drew,
Yeah, the price is right.
the new Price is Right. You punk
$1.
bitch. Not Bob Barker.
He's
We'll get back to
Father
that
Bob
in a later
Barker.
segment.
I think Bob's at room
Come on.
temperature these days.
Okay, where you at?
I am a 9.
Get the
Boom,
fuck
right
out.
there.
Why?
Let me tell you why.
Tell
and you're
me
actually
why.
involved in this answer. All right, you being a fan of weaponry
Yes.
William does not know
misses
that he
out
calls
on the
him.
opportunity, whether he really exists or not. The chance to go hunt him means you can bring guns out, you
Sure.
get to travel,
Yeah.
you get to go shoot at stuff.
Yeah.
I want him to be a 9 or a 10 because I want a reason to say I'm going to go hunt him.
Oh.
I want him on the wall, mounted. And then when people come over and I have like Sasquatch jerky and Sasquatch chili, nobody else has that. I'd be the only person in
You
the
would
world.
be the only guy.
No.
Yeah.
I would probably mount Sasquatch doing like the Thriller. I think
yeah.
like a half
I think,
torso.
I think you do. You have him
Thriller.
mounted. But I think you take the meat down to Hurtado's and go, hey, can you do me a favor? I need you to smoke. Hurtado's is a barbecue place that just opened up in Little Elm. I'm sure they would smoke a leg or something for you.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Yep.
I bet
Yep.
just Sasquatch
In the
leg
YouTube
is.
video for
So
that,
we
how many
already
views?
said-
Sasquatch leg is
If
good.
I ever shoot it, he's, the cigar Indians, the cigar store Indians.
Yeah.
We're having the Sasquatch.
Mounted. Yeah.
Mounted.
If I'm
Sasquatch.
sitting on the Indian bike out front, could we do that?
Oh.
I would like to have him do a G'day mate. Just animatronic.
A Hitler Squatch?
Yeah. Well, it doesn't have to be full on palm up with Hitler Squatch. You could
I
do
don't
the
know this
G'day mate.
guy.
Okay, well, I'm glad to see
Yeah.
that everyone else had faith in the answer. Frank is ready. He has been arming up like crazy lately.
Yeah.
The second
Kevin.
big question we ask is ghosts. Now we are going to split
That's
this
a
up into
two-parter.
2. One is physical apparitions. Do you believe in ghosts that move shit? And then the second is spirits. Do you believe that there's a connection with the spirit world that may not be a physical representation? Where do you sit? Where
Don't
do you think
answer.
he sits?
Yeah, no, you can't answer this because you know my answer.
I have. Oh,
Yeah,
There's
I'm
a
gonna tell
story
that.
with it
Yeah.
too.
All right, 10.
Okay.
I got sucked in. I'm going 10 with Frank the Tank on both. I'm thinking he's seen some cupboard doors fly open.
I'll take a $1.
No, don't try to make it like
Come
you.
on. You're going to lose all your money.
$1, please.
Frank is a 10 on Go, says Marty Upton. I will agree, I'm 10.
Yeah.
Please tell this story because it is fucking terrifying.
Okay. So we were living in the colony. That's scary enough, I know.
Yeah.
But I am sitting, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm sitting in the corner in my son's room. He is just old enough that he just said mama and dada that week. He is laying on my chest and I'm on a glider rocker. And he has not said anything else. He's asleep. I'm in the corner and there's enough room. It's almost if I go too far back, I'll hit the corner into the wall. He raises his head up, looks at me, looks above my head, looks at me in my eyes, and says, "Ghost," and lays his head back down. All right, 2 in the morning. Every hair in my body.
The only thing he said at this point is mama and dada.
Nothing else. His third word is ghost. Ask my wife. All right.
Crazy.
I am laying there. I'm starting to shake. I am like, oh my gosh. Do I turn around and look at what's behind me because he just saw it?
You burn that kid down.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
burn him down.
Yeah.
On
I
it.
sat there for 30 minutes and move. I laid him back in the crib. And so I walked back in the room, and our dog that sleeps with my wife 365 days a year is sitting at attention, looking at me and watching me get into the bed. She's never done it before or after that. And I slept maybe 10 minutes that night.
Where are you sitting on Ghost now, Adrian?
Yeah.
Can you turn that?
Yeah.
Video or it never happened?
It happened.
No, not video of your kid, but video of the ghost.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know, even
I-
if he
I need-
wasn't
I need
there,
proof.
that's
I
good
need
enough.
I
Yeah,
need
it
proof
really
of
is.
the ghost.
That bumps me up about a
apparition.
quarter point.
You want to tell them what we're drinking? Oh, you're not drinking it.
Oh, we're drinking a little
He's
Colorado
double fisting
Bulldog.
over here.
What is... Adrian doesn't like me.
No, he's not filling you for shit over there.
Well, I thought you were,
Time to burn the house down,
Only
says
one
Josh
drink?
Sims. I completely agree.
No, we're good.
For those of you who are joining us,
gosh.
thank you. We appreciate it. You could be doing a lot of other things,
I'm
and you
easier
should be
than
doing
that.
a lot of other things.
know.
Yeah.
But you're here with us, and we appreciate it. Drop us a comment and just ask us a off-the-wall question. Josh Sims, I'm talking to you. I know you've got it in you. Just give us a little off-the-wall question.
A crazy concept. At one point, this was Cigar 101, so if you actually have a cigar question, we'll even answer that.
Quickly, and then move on to
And
the
move
next.
on. Yeah.
Moving on to the next and final.
Can we say something on that?
Yeah.
It's kind of neat being on your porch and hanging out with you, getting to see how this turned from Cigar 101 to sitting there doing all this, because we kind of did this. It was the start of it, or with you, your dad's, and everything else. It was kind of the...
I think we probably had our first cigars before this business existed.
That's correct. Matter of fact, I was on your porch when you showed me the layout design, and we're looking at the cameras and stuff like that.
That's
So-
super cool. We've seen this grow into where it's going.
Yeah, nice.
Does Barry Manilow know that you raid his wardrobe?
This Barry Manilow?
That's very Barry.
Is it very Barry?
It's very Barry.
Here.
Yeah.
Nice.
For the
ladies.
Scots and ass,
Yeah.
How you doing? Hold on.
Aliens, what do you think he
look like
sits?
Barry Manilow.
Yeah, but Barry Manilow's
look
got a great voice.
Oh, I don't.
Okay, so now
We'll get into it.
Yeah.
I think this has become a two-parter. UFOs. UFOs, obviously, do they exist? I mean, do you believe that there's intelligent life outside the our four walls? And are they currently here? No, don't say anything.
I'm not.
Do you want to go ahead and go $1 on this one?
Paul Bunyan-ish, says William Treadway. Not.
I don't know this guy, but I kind of
know,
like
but I
him.
like him
I
too.
like him.
I'm
He's way
losing,
better than
but
Gary
I'm gonna
Morris.
stick with my guns, and
You
I'm
are?
gonna say $1. Yeah.
God, that's. He
just-
you missed
You
the
can
part where
have
he said
Chris
he's a tech
Pennington's old
nerd.
job no matter what.
I did.
He's a tech nerd, and that means he's watched a lot of Star Trek and Star Wars. There's a lot of that in his. There's a lot of nanu shit going on.
Larry Adams. If I move to Frisco, can I have Pennington's old job? Yeah.
Yes.
No questions asked. We'll
And
give you.
we'll pay you the exact same amount.
Well, we'll give him a $1 raise. Give him a $1 an hour raise.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
That means
we can do
you
it.
can
Well, that means we're going to be definitely illegal by paying
What we'll
somebody
do is,
$1 an
yeah,
hour.
we'll give him a 20 and let him work it off.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have his job.
Take
it's
him
up for
5
free.
years.
Yeah, anyone who wants to work for free, we've got a job for you.
Larry would be the perfect guy here.
Let's stick with the aliens, shall we? Where do you think he sits?
I thought we were talking about aliens. Larry's not an alien?
Let's move forward.
He's a legal alien.
He's illegal.
Not illegal.
No, illegal.
He's legal for
He's
sure.
illegal.
Yeah.
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 So
I think Frank is. I think he's an 8.
I'm going hard 10. I'm going hard 10.
Where you at?
On both, and you were $1, right?
$1.
$1. Oh man. Anybody else out there? All right. So my answer is: do they exist? A 10. The new Webb telescope pretty much proved that there's so many galaxies out there. There has to be something that at least communicates, more intelligent than a dog or something like that. It's just got to be. Are they around here? I don't think so. I mean, we have the stuff flying around, but I have a feeling it's some other country,
Aircraft.
some kind of spy stuff. Referring back to Star Trek, until we have the proof that we're an intelligent being, I think they just leave us alone.
That's smart. Yep.
Yeah, we haven't improved in the intelligence part yet.
Oh, it's not getting any better.
No.
Those aliens are getting further away
And do
from
you
us.
agree with the third part of this, that redheaded women are aliens?
They are married
Yeah.
to one.
Okay, good.
that
So
makes
you know.
sense.
So you know.
I think at night
up,
she makes
Kathleen?
me
Thanks for
levitate.
joining.
She does this stuff, and
Okay. So confirmed. So right now, Adrian's out $3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think this is the
Slap
first.
him on the table.
I think this is the first. All 3 questions. He's a 10.
He's a believer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was the 9 on the first one.
I mean, 9 is a 10.
okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
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 If you're over a 5, you're
It's a 10.
You're in the deep end of the
This is
pool.
really a 1 or a 0,
Yeah.
but we just, we paint that together.
Yeah.
What's up, Susan Kirby? What's
Susan's
happening?
in. What's up?
She's so great. I got a shout out to that lady.
Oh,
she
she's awesome.
takes in and out the trash cans. I'm serious. I haven't touched trash cans in like a year.
Hang on. Let's go ahead and clarify this.
She's a good woman,
You got to
Mom.
get some
I have-
clarifications because
Yes, I'm
we
going
know
to.
why.
So, Susan, I was up here one day about to convert the room above my garage into a cigar whiskey room. Had
Makes
plans
sense.
and everything, and then Susan needed a place to stay. And I was like, well, I'm
So
going to
now
hook
it's a
this girl
cigar
up.
and whiskey room.
It is. How you doing? Man, she is probably one of my most favorite people.
Oh, she's awesome.
She is great.
Yeah,
she is.
We're running late. She'll feed the dog. She's dating a significant other guy, and he's awesome. So it makes her even better.
A significant other guy? What the fuck does that mean?
Well, it could be a girl. I mean, you never
Do
know.
whatever you do.
Hey, yeah.
Susan,
Could she
America.
look like she could swing that way? I mean, it's possible.
she's one of us. I feel like we could both
Yeah.
talk about Sofia Vergara in the same way.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's
you got to
true, that's true.
respect. You got to respect it, though. That's all.
Yeah.
Yep. Susan, sending nothing but
we
love
love
to
you
you.
too. Yep.
Yeah. You're awesome. Frank, hit us with some trivial shit. I know you got it.
All right. This is what I was thinking of. Right now, you get an opportunity to open up another industrial cigar in another state. Considering politics, considering location, the people you'd want there, and Adrian coming along, what state are you putting it in?
Florida.
Really?
Florida.
Business-wise, that makes
Florida.
sense for sure.
Oh,
Yeah, Florida's easy with it. It's got a good culture.
Yeah.
It's got a good governor. It's got
Yeah.
business. It has
Zero tobacco tax.
zero tobacco tax. Either
Oh,
there
that's
or
nice.
Arizona.
That's-
But I don't know. 120 is 120. I mean, that's super dry. Imagine having to deal with the humidification in the desert.
Yeah.
I'd go to Florida.
Yep.
I would not be opposed to going to
I'm
somewhere
down.
like Tampa or even
Yeah.
more towards the northern coast where they got some of those white sand beaches up there. What, Pensacola area?
I was wondering where you're going with that.
Yeah. No.
Whoa!
Where they got the trailers. That part.
Yeah, the fentanyl up there.
Exactly.
Yeah,
hurricanes.
I'd go Florida. Where do you guys think? Where would you go? And Iowa's not an option because your wife is watching.
No, Iowa is not.
This will not be in Iowa.
There's 9 cigar lounges in Iowa. No, it wouldn't be Iowa. It wouldn't be. I mean, even having one back home in Omaha wouldn't make
Hell
any
no.
sense. But no, anything up north. Chicago is it's a huge market, but it is not a good cigar market.
Crazy taxes.
Yeah.
Crazy
Yeah.
taxes.
So what's the worst
Gun
cigar
laws.
market?
Yeah.
California?
California, 67% tobacco tax. Oregon and Washington State are both 90% tobacco tax.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we're 1 cent.
Yeah, we're 1 cent no matter what the cigar is. New
fair.
York,
Yeah,
Super fair.
the ones you would expect with high taxes, they have high taxes.
Any surprises out there that you're like, I can't believe they're taxed that high? Or
Minnesota.
Minnesota? Really?
Minnesota is insane.
And a lot of people are moving there from here.
Minnesota is somewhere in the ballpark of, I think the last time Hogan spoke about it was 67%, which you have to pay just like your property taxes at the end of the year, inventory you're carrying. So imagine what that is if you're sitting on $250,000 on January 1, you got to pay 67% of that.
Yeah. That's
Time
it.
to sell that Porsche.
And here's the
Buy
thing.
28 for sale.
Nope.
Yeah.
Well, that's why we're not leaving. But in Minneapolis as well, you can't sell drinks. You can't even have BYOB up there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Think about
How
that.
do they enforce that?
I don't know.
Not how, but I
Prince's
mean,
Ghost,
why
I guess.
would they even?
What's up, Chris?
But you're looking at that. Minneapolis is a huge market. There's about 8 cigar lounges there. There's, last count in DFW and all surrounding areas, about 90 down here. 90.
And we happen to end up at the best one in the DFW area. We'll check that out.
Taking on all comers.
Hey.
Let's go. Oh, and Wayne Ferguson coming in with a little bit of trivia about California. Who would have thought it? Plus, counties are banning flavored tobacco in Cali. I'm
okay with that.
I could take it or leave it. I mean, I understand because they think they are targeting kids, and you know what?
Yeah.
I can't really argue that too much.
Go to 7-Eleven or Quick Trip and see what they're doing with cigars.
Yeah, White Owl,
It looks like a candy bar.
Yep, it really is. Yeah, I'm
Those cheap
I'm not-
cigars.
Wow.
Like the ones that are put in your humidor at your house that you didn't know about?
Yeah, we'll talk about that. Yeah, he stuck into my house when I was out of town to put a couple of Al Capones in there. I thought somebody robbed me, and it was like Guy Fawkes just
Maybe
leaning
put them in there for me.
I thought somebody
need it.
stole a bunch of shit from the house and then just left that in my humidor as a sign that they were in my house and stole from
Were they
me.
in cellophane? Probably not.
They were in my humidor in a box of that were like little Al Capones. It was the best prank somebody's pulled on me.
With your Satan dog, you really thought somebody stole something out of that house.
That's a good point.
Nobody's taking anything out of that house.
Yeah, that is a
Not
valid
even
point.
Busy. Hi, Busy.
Yeah.
Why's Busy got to take something?
The point is, she loves Busy, and he still wouldn't take anything out of that house.
Here comes Biz.
I need a hug.
She loves Biz.
Yeah.
All right, Havana. That's my dog.
You want it? I will box her up for you right now.
You know what I forgot? Ashtrays.
Oh, I got one.
You got one?
Yeah.
Pass the dough chip on the left-hand side. Word. Thank you.
One more.
One more.
Oh.
Otro más, Polak.
Gracias.
Here we go. If you could fight
On
any
today's
historical figure, who would it be and why?
Oh, man, that's a really good one.
If you could fight any historical figure, Betty White.
Oh,
Because I could take her.
Yeah.
It'd be
The
3
queen,
rounds.
maybe.
She packs. You saw my
he
t-shirt.
might be able to take her.
She is armed, but I think I could take Betty White.
Betty White, you're
Yeah.
going to kick her ass?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll take on the queen then, if we're going there.
Okay. All right. Which
Queen of
old
England.
white lady are we going to beat up is this segment? Bet you didn't think it was going there, Josh Sims. And those who are just joining us, this is Cigar Talk Live. And yes, you did tune into Cigar Talk Live.
Yes, we're talking about hitting old white women.
If you were to hit any woman that was over 80, who would it be?
Yeah. I think you know what? Let's spin that a little bit. Who's the last person you'd want to walk up into a bar and hit,
The last person?
and then realize after they don't budge that was a mistake?
Easy. Jay Scott.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Jay Scott, I think he'd put the lights
Jay
out.
Scott. I think for me, maybe like Jason Momoa.
Oh,
Whoever
yeah.
that is.
No,
He's the
I got
Aquaman
yours.
dude. He's yoked.
He'd probably think it's cool. He's like, having a good time. Probably wouldn't even notice he hit him.
Yeah.
Let's have a beer.
I think maybe.
I think Mike Tyson would be a big mistake.
Oh my God,
Tyson.
Yeah,
Even
I think
that's
he would.
my choice.
I think
Even
he
now,
would kill you with one punch.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris is saying you would be the last guy. Well, he's sitting next to me, so one of these guys will be the last guy Chris wants
Martha
to.
Stewart. I'd love to take a haymaker with Martha Stewart. I would just come in swinging. I'd come in swinging. I'd hit her in the back of the head when she wasn't even looking. I'd knock the freaking cupcakes right out of her hands.
Suck that
I
bitch.
think that's my choice right there. That's the one I'd want
Martha
to beat
Stewart?
up, and I'd kind of be proud of it. I'm not gonna lie.
I think she knows how to wield a shank, though. She spent some time in shank
She's in
class.
prison.
Yeah. So I think she could
I
shank
think I
you.
do Joy Behar.
Oh, I'd love that. I'd beat her with her purse.
I'd punch her right. I'd square right in the face.
That's a good one.
That's a
Yeah,
good one, right?
Yeah.
In fact, the whole crew of The View.
Just a view.
Just jump up on the
all
table
get
and
to
start
fight the
kicking
View
them.
at the same time. Celebrity
What
death
if
match.
Celebrity death match, The View versus Cigar Talk Live.
Oh, God,
Man.
I would do that prime time right now.
I know you're
Cheers.
watching, Joy.
God.
Let's go.
Oh, we're toasting
I'm
on
getting
that one.
Whoopi. I'm
Yeah.
kicking your ass. Whoopi.
we are.
Goldberg?
Let's
Easy.
fight.
Yeah.
We're gonna,
Here's to beating up a bunch of old bitches.
Here's to calling a fight.
Nancy Pelosi.
How did no one say Nancy Pelosi?
Because you just go straight
What's the
to her.
vice
She's like
president's
dust.
name?
Yeah.
What's the vice president's
Yeah.
name?
Something Harris.
Kamala. I'd take
Kamala
her.
Harris.
Michelle Obama. I don't know.
No, I would go after Kamala.
That's Michael.
I'd pull her wig off.
Oh, Kamala. Yeah.
We're getting kicked off of Facebook.
This is for sure getting us targeted. But if the algorithm picks us up,
change?
maybe we can get a couple extra viewers. So go
Yeah.
ahead and let's go ahead and pivot
the
off of
FBI.
this.
Yeah, Wayne knows what's up.
Should I tell the meeting story? I mean, we kind of hinted about it earlier about me meeting you guys. Because there's an ending to it.
What is the
Sucker, cocksucker. What? Who's the cocksucker?
I don't know. But that's
Feinstein.
good.
Yeah.
That's good. Chris, you're winning. You're winning right.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
All right. So the reason we bring this up is because there's a secret about it I'm not supposed to talk about. But today I'm spilling my guts because Brandon made me promise I say anything.
It's the
Exactly.
internet, and you
What?
should talk.
I don't know where we're going with this.
Millions
Okay.
of viewers. Yeah.
1 million viewers, got it.
We are
All
at 1 million right now.
So I'm standing in the hallway, and all of a sudden, my wife's washing dishes. She looks out the window and goes, "Hey, hon." I said, "Yeah." She goes, "There's a blonde lady in a Porsche doing donuts in the lot next door to us." And I said, "How do you know she's blonde? She's in a convertible." And I'm like, all right. So I walk out there, and all of a sudden, everybody's getting out of the car. It's like a parade of cars and people.
I'm married
It's the
to a
whole Frakes
Mexican.
family. Yes, there's 700,000 vehicles out there. I think Ford supplied it. But anyway,
A Ferrari, a Porsche, two Porsches.
yeah, a Mercedes.
In a Honda Ridgeline.
Yeah, the sex machine. How do you fight the women off when you drive that thing?
With the stick.
Got it,
Tinted
got it.
windows. You can't
Yeah,
see.
they can't see me.
So anyway, I go out there. I get to meet the Frakes family. There's like, hey, we just bought this property. All excited. We're chatting. And Bagley comes over with Brandon. We're chatting by my house. And it's like, hey, you know, we're thinking about doing this. They're all getting excited. New neighbors. We're happy. We had like 4 other neighbors this time. So we're really excited. And I look down, and there's a tarantula between Bagley's feet this big around. Not this big. The biggest one I've ever seen, and we see him all day, every day. And
For those who are just listening, it's the size of Frank's head, which is a large head.
Is a big head. But anyway, so I look down. I'm about to say something. Brandon goes like this to me. You know, the no
Don't say
shake.
shit.
And we're sitting there chatting, and then it's like, hey, let's go walk over here for no reason whatsoever. And that spider, I swear, followed her over there.
You should have seen the dick on this thing.
It could have killed somebody.
Made a trail.
Oh, yeah, it was dragging in the sand.
You would have had to put a whole clip in that.
Yeah.
I'm going to go back to the truck and get more bullets.
It was packing. It had a shiv on it. I'm telling you. It
But
was,
then, yeah, I mean, Rambo Tarantula.
Yeah.
And then what Frank had mentioned, as everyone started looking at the tarantula, oh, that's a cool animal. He said, be careful because they jump.
yeah.
Oh, shit.
And didn't that son of a bitch jump about 6 feet?
That's how far they go, 6 foot.
And then he sends a picture, maybe the week after, of this tarantula that had killed a snake and was
5
backing
foot
up,
long snake.
dragging it across his driveway.
What the hell?
Yeah.
That's where we live.
I ran it over. Yeah, that explains where we live.
That's where we live.
Yeah.
We have a neighborhood that's really awesome. We're very lucky. We've had some cool things happen there. The tornado. Do you remember that? On the news.
This dude was ride or die. I knew he was ride or die.
All right, you know on the news when they tell you something's coming, a tornado, whatever, that's fine. They actually said the intersection where we live on the news.
Yeah, the tornado is at Highland Circle in El Dorado.
Guess where we live.
And we live on a single little street. And I call Frank or you call me, and we just both went in the pantry, back door's unlocked.
Yeah.
In the pantry, back door's unlocked. Cool.
Gotcha. We were ready. It was like you called your dad, you called busy.
I kept the phone live just in case. And I went and opened the door because we're Nebraskans, so we got to check it out.
You got to go outside. When the sirens go on, that means go outside.
With the phone in hand, video.
I opened the door, and that door slammed against me and really pulled me.
Sucked it in.
And when it was rolling, it pushed, it gave everything. So that was why I realized, all right, I checked it out, shut the door, put the kick in.
Did you leave the dog outside when that happened?
Tried, wouldn't go in. She's a puss.
No. Damn. Yeah. By the way, there's a dog for sale on Craigslist. Doberman, cheap, comes with food, bowls.
Well-trained, 4 SWAT teams.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
Perfect
Free
for kids.
cigars with any purchase of
She
this
is
dog.
good with kids, though. She will murder for your kids.
Yeah.
That's good.
She will murder someone. I'll never
how
forget.
good she bites. She's bit me 20 or 30 times.
She has drawn blood on you.
Yes.
Let's move forward, shall we?
Well, apparently Frank has a day with Larry in your Tesla to go to Hutchins.
Oh, yeah. He wants to ride in the Tesla since he doesn't like electric cars. So
it's...
Well, they don't have electricity
we're going to
where
cuddle,
he's from.
too. Yeah.
You know, the whole
He was
Grange,
worried about
Missouri.
your driving, but you just set the self-driving mode and
Yeah,
you're
we'll let
good.
the car drive.
Yeah, you're usually pretty drunk anyway.
Yeah.
That's the way I see it.
That's what I see. Don't worry, he's going to get about to Main Street, and he's going to get another flat tire.
God, I'm going through tires like crazy right now.
I've never seen so many tires.
I hit construction equipment. I've hit scaffolding, hit pallets in the middle of the express lane. No other cars around. I'll hit a pallet. I'm like, what the hell?
Fucking Tesla drivers.
I was driving at 110.
Again, drunk.
How are you missing it? How do you not see a pallet?
It was only the bottom pieces, and it's on the concrete, and it was white, and the nails were sticking up, and
the Tesla doesn't know to get out of the way?
Right.
It doesn't.
Jesus.
Well, you know what
Stupid.
won't run over pallets?
Americans.
Honda Ridgeline.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It'll go faster.
I've had those tires on my car for 250,000 miles.
Those aren't racing slicks?
Oh, they're slicks, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Maybe not
fun.
racing, but they're slicks.
Oh, they're slicks. That's a good car, guys. That's a good
is.
car.
Dude. Yeah.
I don't know how many miles it has because the odometer stopped working about 40,000 miles ago. So I think it's about 300,000 miles.
It's a Honda. You got another
Yeah.
300,000 to go.
100%.
Easy.
Yeah.
It's reliable.
Yeah, that's gonna be a traditional Nebraska car. When it's dead, you're gonna drag it to the back of your property line and just let it sit there.
I'm gonna leave it.
That's the way they do it in the country.
Do you know, as far as maintenance things that I've had since I bought that car in 2010, I've had one, and it was a $60 little valve on the radiator.
How many oil changes have you done on it?
A million.
Okay, just make sure it's being done.
No, it's taken care of. Oil, some brakes,
That's all you need.
and honestly,
And gas.
And I've had $60 of maintenance in 12 years.
So what about
right.
the radiator?
That was it. Yeah, it was a $60 valve.
Man,
So
I love that
those of
car.
you who are in Frisco, make sure to check out Cam Pick.
Yes, I was going to say, yeah.
That dude
He
will come to your house.
and do it.
Yeah, without a doubt.
He came out and did two of my cars, two of my Mercedes,
He's not
and
going
they
to do
were.
it. He's going to fix your ar.
Yeah, I mean, the guy does it unless he puts it up on a lift.
Yeah.
He can't put it on a lift.
He is from Cambodia.
But he comes out and he comes out, does 2 oil changes for the price of a half of 1 oil change if I take it to the Mercedes dealership.
I'll get the
Does a
tire.
great job.
I'll get some tires before too long.
No,
Yeah.
I've tipped Cam more on
Then
what
he's
he
charged you?
me. Yeah. And cigars and a Cigars&Guns cap. So I'm like, bro, you save me time, money, and everything else.
Yeah.
Cam is the dude.
Cam's the best.
Cam, he really is. He really is. Frank, hit us with your patented trivial question back patio talk. I went 3 in the morning questions here.
Oh, 3 a.m. question. Is this where my pant leg is frozen from the water?
That has
'cause
happened.
It's snowing outside.
It has
We're smoking
happened.
cigars.
He's pretty dry.
Hit me, dog.
You've kind of hinted at stuff like this before, but check this out. If you could be the lead singer of any band, what would you be?
That's what we brought you here for, Frank.
That is it.
Chime in on this.
For me.
Chime in.
So
Whoever's
easy.
watching, chime in. No, you can't go Funkadelic.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
What's wrong with Funkadelic?
Nothing. But I would definitely go in that genre, and I would be the lead singer for Earth, Wind, and Fire. Boom, right there. I would drop my cigar, but I don't want to.
No.
Earth, Wind, and Fire, that's good.
Because, I mean, there's some range there. I couldn't, of course, get to it, but
in theory, you could.
if I was the
If
lead
you were.
singer. Yeah.
Steel Panther says Wayne Ferguson, to which I say, who the fuck is Steel Panther?
Yeah. Hey, Mike, will you grab me
AC/DC, that's a good one. Guns N' Roses.
a Connecticut Pichardo.
Mike Chode, by the way,
Mike Chode.
is just awesome.
There's one reason to
We
come.
do. Oh my God.
One reason
Mike,
to come to ICC.
Mike Chode.
Chode.
The only
honestly,
reason.
This guy, I swear to God, some people have
That's why
it,
he's here.
and then Mike Chode has it.
Mike Chode showed the people that have it how to have it.
He is.
It's science.
Let's stick back to the questions because we've got good answers. Josh coming in. Fleetwood Mac.
Commodores.
Well
I like
done.
his style.
Even understanding you're going to have a shitty breakup and a divorce that's public. Go with you. Wesley
Dixie
Tackenberg.
Chicks? Really?
No. Come on now.
Ooh, there's some
Commodore, shut
really
up.
good ones here.
Look
Guns
up
N'
Glory
Roses, I
Hole
can
by
see that.
Wayne Ferguson, you're grounded.
Josh
The last
comes
thing
in,
I'm
Fleetwood Mac.
looking up is Glory Hole.
One of my absolute
Yeah, I'm
favorite
not putting
bands.
that in my YouTube search engine.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
The wife
Fleetwood
finds
Mac
out,
is
you're in
timeless.
trouble.
So you're going
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Well, I think I know where Frank's going.
Oh, I
if
wanna
I
hear
can
what you
judge him.
think.
If I
Okay.
can judge him.
This would be a great one to judge. Dixie Chicks.
No.
No, Mike, over here.
Mike Cho, will you chime in for us, please?
Mike, come on over
We
here.
have one question
Here's the
for you.
microphone.
One question.
If you can be the lead singer of any band
Come over here so people can see it.
in the history of time, who is it? You got to get real close to that mic, though.
Pink Floyd.
See what I'm saying?
See?
The guy has it. He has
Yeah.
Pink
I might as well
Floyd?
go home now after that answer.
Pink
I'm done.
Floyd.
it. Damn. No, run the register. He's coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's tapping. Okay, Pink Floyd, that's
I get a
good.
shirt?
Chris Remy Thomas, the winner of last year's ugly sweater contest with a women's backless sweater. is
NWA. That's solid.
Okay, thank
Chris
you.
is
Is that
drunk
really a
tonight.
singer, though?
What's that?
Is that a really a singer?
Well, they had Luke Skywalker, like Two Live Crew guy. I mean, they all had that.
I think I know where he's going.
Yeah.
I think I know where he's going.
All right.
There are two where I think he's going. It's either going to be Sublime or Beastie Boys.
Dude,
Is it
Sublime.
Sublime?
That's my choice right there.
Nice.
That's
Yeah,
my
that's good.
lifestyle
CCR.
right there.
Okay, everyone understands CCR. Wayne
I tell
Ferguson.
you, we went to the Ice Cube concert.
Mark Foss, what
and,
up?
And Snoop Dogg was there. I wouldn't have mind being the third guy to walk out on stage to sing with Snoop Dogg and Ice Cube.
Yeah,
to
Snoop
rap.
Dogg, Ice Cube, and the third guy.
And the third guy.
that's
the
okay.
other guy.
The other guy.
Yeah. No, I think that'd be fun.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
where-
And I only need to know 2 words, and one of them starts with mother. That's all you have to know.
Yeah.
Mudda,
Is the other one father?
It is.
Mudda
Yeah.
fada, mudda
Yeah.
fada.
Mudda
There's
fada.
another word in there.
You mother father.
This is a perfect time to judge the fuck out of Adrian. What do you think? What do you think?
No pressure.
Is going to be El Paso Boys?
Right.
Who's the most famous mariachi band? They don't even have singers, but he's going to do
I mean,
it.
you can say
Somebody
Chente,
break
but
out the accordion.
No one's. Well,
Yeah, Adrian would be the accordion player.
They don't have
Mariachi.
accordions in mariachi. That's
Oh,
banda.
they do now.
Don't hold him back if he wants to.
You can play accordion if you want to play accordion. Los Lobos.
The national instrument of Poland, and we're sitting here talking about Mexico like this.
I know.
Yeah, maybe Los Lonely
oh
Boys.
shit! Put me in Mana. I'm good.
That's a good point.
Mana.
Here's the thing about Mana now is I saw them at the airport. They fly Volaris. And Valaris, for those of you who know, is like Spirit, but
Hey,
Mexican.
It's not the 80s or 90s when they were at the top of the
Mexican
game.
blue. Oh, it's rough.
You actually could see the duct tape on the wing kind of
Yeah,
thing?
we
I mean,
paid
is that what-
$40 for first class, and we were sitting in front of Mana on fucking. That's a true story, by the way.
20 years ago, they'd be on a private jet somewhere.
100%.
Yeah.
Time's
blow
gone
their
past.
money?
Hey,
Okay, so if you were to be the lead singer of any band, what would
Los
it be?
Lobos.
I mean, y'all are judging me on fucking anything Mexican, so.
But they're Colombian.
prove us wrong.
North of the border choice.
Spanish. Fuck it.
Yeah. How about your American band?
Chicago.
Oh,
Chicago.
yeah, man.
Nice. Nice.
All right.
I'll give you that.
Eagles.
Okay.
I got to meet Don Henley one time.
That's
That
awesome.
was the coolest thing. I didn't know who he was. Everybody else liked him. I was like 17 years old, but you know.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that is.
Okay, here's one. 3 famous people that you've met.
I haven't met that many. We're gonna be underwhelmed by
Dave,
mine.
Frank, and Brandon.
There you go. We're
Scoot
done.
those out of the way.
Yeah. Frank and Beans.
Steve Harvey.
Okay.
You met Steve Harvey?
Yeah, you remember he lived in the other side of Little Elm for years and years. So
No shit?
yeah,
I smoked pot with
His-
Willie.
I would.
He's on the other side of the road.
As cool as Steve Harvey is, his bodyguard is the biggest guy you'll ever meet. He's picking up 80-pound bags of concrete at Home Depot, talking to you one-handed,
Holy
just like
shit.
this. Yeah, there's a reason Steve Harvey's never been attacked, and it's that guy right there.
Yeah.
But Robin Williams.
What?
When I lived in San
man.
Francisco.
What the fuck?
I told you about that.
No.
Yeah, he used to come in that store when I worked for Geek Squad. He came in there so often, people weren't even shocked when he walked in anymore. And he
Robin
bought
Williams.
iPads and iPods and all this stuff. Just a ton of
Robin
them.
Williams.
Were you
Robin
living at the time?
Williams.
Yeah, I was living in San Francisco, unfortunately.
shit.
My wife's company transferred us over there.
Yeah.
And it was like, we didn't want to go. And they said, what's it going to take? And my wife gave them the stupid offer. And they took it. And we're like, oh, crap, we got to go.
gotta go.
Yeah, Frank has to work where he can meet Robin Williams.
Exactly.
Done. Got it. How are you with humans' feces, though?
Human feces.
Was that before when they were shitting on the?
Well, they were starting it like, the Haight-Ashbury area. That was like the start of the pooping on places.
Before it was cool.
I will tell you this. One time, I had to climb through the passenger side of my car because the door handle, man, I can't even tell you what happened to the door handle, but let's just say there was stuff on my door handle. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say.
For real.
And I had to climb
Who's-
through.
Is there a third that stacks up to
Yeah,
Robin
man.
Williams and Steve Harvey?
No.
A couple of NFL players, nothing. Donald Driver from the Packers.
Okay. All right, that's all right. Okay.
So I go to his kid's birthday party because my son was in school with this guy's daughter, and not Donald's, but his friend.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to be professional, but I'm wearing a Packers shirt, and I'm not gonna be that guy. I know who he is. He's there with his family. But at the end, he goes, "Man, I appreciate the fans." I'm like,
all right.
"Thank you."
Here's a Sharpie.
Yeah. Oh, he signed some
Mark
stuff.
Foss coming in. Walter Payton.
Oh, wow.
Brett Michaels.
McGrath.
Mark McGrath.
Nice.
Man,
What
who's
about
Mark
you?
McGrath?
What about Adrian? What about you?
Yeah, I don't have a real impressive.
Well, we've
List.
had a few that rolled through.
I mean,
here.
I've smoked cigars with a couple cool people.
you didn't miss anything, Marty.
No, back in the day, it was
You missed a lot.
Chuck Norris.
You met Chuck Norris?
Chuck Norris back in the 80s.
Wow.
Roundhouse days.
Yeah. When he was
Walker, Texas
Insane.
Ranger days.
Yep. And then Ernie Reyes Jr., which you probably don't know, but he was a child actor, but
Sounds
in
Mexican.
martial arts movies. He was actually Asian.
Pretty
Racist
much the
buzzword.
same.
Tomato.
But now he's an MMA coach, Ernie Reyes Jr. But
That's cool.
Yeah, his dad was a really good martial arts fighter. That's all I
All
got.
right, so he's got two. What do you got?
Cedric the Entertainer. Had cigars with him.
Yep,
That
we
was
did do
great. I met Bill Cosby.
You met Bill?
Bill Cosby in Las Vegas on an elevator.
You are kidding me.
Nice.
Nope.
Did you put anything in your drink?
I don't think so. Let's see. I mean, I've met several people that are. I've met a lot of football players, obviously CD, and those guys have been in here, Zeke, and those guys.
Yeah.
But I think it was fun having cigars with Montel Jordan and his son.
That was super rad.
That was
You
super
told me
rad.
about that the day after, and that was amazing.
Being able to have a cigar with Cedric the Entertainer, that goes on the list. Have a cigar with Montel Jordan. Have a cigar next to R. Kelly.
Next to R.
Also
Kelly.
the same as Bill Cosby.
That was R. Kelly
Too soon?
before the orange suit. Yeah.
So I met R. Kelly's uncle. His
He was
family.
drunk
we,
as shit.
we met him
He
too.
was cool as shit.
He was drunk as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna hang out with motherfucking Richard?
Yeah.
With Richard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's his name. He's like, you know who Richard is? And I was like, yeah, man, R. Kelly. Oh, we hung out in the back for a little bit, and he's like, you stay. And I'm like, I'm good. I gotta
Yeah.
go. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
R.
Yeah.
Kelly was not here yet.
Yeah.
Ken Block. Josh
Oh, that'd be
Dowling.
fun.
Ken Block.
Yeah. We know who that is.
Solid. For
George
those of you who
Strait
don't know.
somebody's coming in with George Strait.
That's Josh coming in.
Chuck Yeager. He's the inventor of the Jaeger bomb, right?
No, that's Yeager.
Oh, got
and
it.
he's saying Cat Scratch Fever.
I think he flew planes.
There was a fella in here today. Chode's probably listening. There was a fella in here today. And he was a nice guy. Nice guy. He's probably not watching. But he goes, hey, put on that Todd Nugget song.
Todd Nugget.
Or put on the Todd Nugget. Put it on. I was like, what? You know, the Todd Nugent. Put on that song. He was like, what are you talking about? And Mike and I went with it. We're like, yeah, Todd. You know, he's the brother-in-law of Ted Nugent. And he's
Anti-gun guy.
Yeah. Yep. So we played a lot of Todd Nugget today.
Nice.
For those staunch right-wing Republicans, I actually flew on a private jet with Newt Gingrich to Las Vegas. That was fun.
You also have a really unique private jet story that has to do with a Vietnam pilot when you
my
were
God.
flying.
Yeah.
This is a valid Cigar Talk Live.
Yeah.
Because I
This
think
goes
of
to
this.
the-
I think of this when I'm in turbulence.
Yeah.
I think of you talking about this.
I used to run a record label, and we had a jet in our label, and I was going to Boston to meet with a large grocery store chain to sell Christmas music and Mannheim Steamroller, and we're in the jet and we're flying in. It was just me and my assistant. We're in the back of the jet, and we're flying into a private airport that was on the top of this, almost looked like we were landing on like a dike, you know, just this little tiny runway.
The algorithm is definitely picking up
Yeah,
dike.
for sure.
What do you mean dike?
I mean,
Like a
bank
bank of land?
Like
something
Aunt
that will
Lisa?
block water.
Like Aunt Lisa?
Yeah, she's
Okay,
not watching.
good.
So,
Lickalotopus?
yes.
That's a dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
Yeah,
Let's mean
it's
dinosaur.
So anyway, we're flying in, and the jet is doing this. I mean, it is all over the place. The wind is flying up the side of this hill, and we're coming in all over the place.
Dikey wind.
And I'm telling you, I'm 3 shades of green, and my assistant is 9 shades of green. And this plane, we're going, this is it. We're gonna die. And we land, and the guy, we taxi, we stop at the end of the runway, and he looks back and he goes, I flew in Nam and never had this kind of shit. And I was like, oh my God, this guy flying in Nam, getting shot at, and nothing was like that landing that we just had. It was crazy.
The part that I remember is where he says something like, "Congratulations, you are a part of my worst landing
Worst
ever."
landing ever.
Yeah. And then you guys are leaving the plane. You're like, "Hey, come on, man!" And what did he just stop and go? No, I need to sit here and work my shit out.
I just need to sit here for a minute.
So the non-pilot almost died.
non-pilot.
Didn't you say if Vietnam was going to come up tonight one way or another?
Vietnam was hell.
Here it is.
Yeah.
We were talking about Nam in the
we
humidor.
were.
Why? Man.
I don't fucking know. For this story right here.
Exactly.
Believe in ghosts now?
If you want to hear us talk about stupid things, it happens a lot. So
That's it.
Yeah.
Todd Nugget. How many do we still have people hanging? We do have people hanging with us.
oh my gosh,
we
this
missed
guy
a comment
bless you.
where Chris
You must
Remy-
be bored.
He said
Larry Adams. I had dinner with Ron
he did
Hancock.
cocaine with Senator Bullock. Chris Remy did cocaine with Sandra Bullock.
That's just looking for attention.
Maybe it's just a
I don't
chick
know.
that looked
I don't
like
know if
Sandra
you've seen the
Bullock.
outfit he wore.
You know what? That's a good point
I don't
because
know.
we were in Vegas one time for the brother's 21st birthday, and he brought over a hooker, and the hooker came over and was partying with us for a little bit. My dad brought a hooker to this. She looked like Rihanna.
I thought it was Rihanna. Till the bitch wanted money.
Until right now, that when we were talking about the most famous people, I would have said we partied with Rihanna in Vegas.
Yeah.
No.
But no.
That was a hooker that looked a lot like Rihanna. But that bitch probably wanted a lot of money.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Out of your league, money wise, kind of thing. Yeah.
Oh, even the hooker that Chris did cocaine with that looked kind of like Sandra Bullock. Even she's out of my money range.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
So
Those
We
girls
should
in
get
Vegas
each
know how to
other's
work it.
range. Mine would be Betty
got my
White as the
lighter?
hooker. That's about it.
We
Frank,
need a
did you
lighter?
steal my lighter already?
All I gotta say is this is going well.
I had a fancy goddamn lighter here.
Sorry.
Oh, that soft flame is next level.
Yeah. How about
will
this?
put
This is
that
the
on my
new
Christmas list.
New DuPont.
That thing is for real.
Yeah.
But I've got this cool ass. This is the one I like because it's got this tactile.
No.
No, that
Why
one's
not?
a
Because
pimp
last time I
lighter.
tried to use it, I couldn't fucking.
Go
light
ahead and do it,
I mean,
Tard.
I do not.
You
'cause
don't
I
have
saw
a
you.
goatee and stuff like that to worry about.
See that guy do that? And
See, it's
hard.
cool, right?
Dave, your lighter's better, Dave.
I know.
Way better.
I know.
Sorry,
All
Brandon.
right, come on, get this guy a goddamn helmet. What's up, JD Mars? Had my cigar club night, so tuning in late. Well, glad you tuned in. We need a little
I
bit of
didn't know
feedback.
JD belonged to a
lot of
cigar
feedback.
club.
Did you? You didn't?
I didn't know that.
Did you know he drives a Prowler?
I did know he drives a Prowler.
Don't laugh.
He's got the matching trailer, I'll bet. Because they had the
They
matching
had the
trailer.
matching trailer.
Yeah.
Only if you bought it in
JD,
purple.
did you
though.
get the matching trailer?
No, he got the silver Prowler. It
We're
doesn't come
officially
with
signing
the purple.
off now after that one.
Yeah, we're out.
when you're in Paris,
When you're in Paris.
So William said that he missed out on working as personal security for Kid Rock this year thanks to the injury. So there's probably more of a story with the injury than there is the
Yeah.
Kid Rock thing. But
William Treadway, we will see you next week because we want to hear about this injury of yours.
Yeah. Is he local?
I
Where
don't
do you
know. He
live,
tunes
William?
in. I have no idea
I
where
don't
he's
think
from.
so. I think we ship him stuff all the time.
I appreciate the hell out of this guy because he always comes in super strong.
Fly in. Be here by next
Mark
Tuesday.
Meyer came in with a
Yo.
just yo.
With a yo.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in Kentucky.
I have no celebrity.
Is
I
Mark
was,
in
I was in
Kentucky?
Vegas. We were there for a show. Coming out of the Vidara elevators. What's the Fergie? And she was in a band.
Yeah, Black Eyed
Black Eyed
Peas.
Peas.
The Black Eyed Peas. It was the Apple dude. Apple Diap? Apple something?
Yeah, it
This is
sounds
the other dude.
Sounds
Yeah,
super
I'm
famous. Wow, yeah.
It was the other guy.
Wasn't the Asian.
No, it wasn't.
You know what killed Fergie's career? High definition.
Yeah.
You remember because she was right at the edge where it was like, oh my God,
She was
Fergie's
hot.
beautiful,
She
and then
was hot.
4K came out, and it was like, that's what that looked like the whole time.
Well, I mean, she got
Yeah.
into drugs and stuff, and that sure helped.
Worst thing about her is if you're drunk, she jumps up really high at the bar and how good looking she is.
Yeah.
And you wake up the next day and you just do the kamikaze on the sword thing.
Yeah, you just you just bite your own arm off.
Yeah.
You
Get
just
out of
bite
there.
it off and get the hell out of there.
That's another famous person that Andrew and I hung. Well, we didn't hang out with him, but we were sitting with in the Aria area smoking a cigar in the bar. Weren't supposed to, but we were hanging with Dr. J. Dr.
Really?
J was
Yeah,
sitting there, and he was out doing his thing, and then this girl comes up, and she had a little sack from Chanel that was this big, and he goes, "How much was that?" She goes, $8,000. He goes, "Get your ass up to the room."
Fergie?
Yeah, Dirty Fergie.
Oh, yeah. I know how many
There
fucking
you go.
Uncle Ty's had tonight.
Fergalicious.
You know what? That same night that I met Apple Diap, it was when Suge Knight got in a fight, where I think pulled a gun or something at Aria. Because we're at Vidara, which is right across the street. That same night, Suge Knight got arrested, or he had a fight or
Well,
something.
the week
Damn.
after the night after the boys' 25th or 21st birthday in Vegas, in the same VIP suite we were in, was when Chris Brown or whatever got in the fight and they were throwing bottles at each other, got hit in the head.
You're
in the
shitting
same,
me.
in the
Where we
exact
were?
same one.
Okay, so look, here's the thing.
Yeah.
You realize
How is
you
this just coming out now?
Oh,
after
so
all these shows.
here's the thing. Here's the thing is, these guys did it up big for my brother's 21st to the point where, sorry if there are any ladies watching, if you are, stick with us. It got to a point where we were up. We didn't have anybody to dance with. You know, you kind of come in.
Wasn't really
they go
the
out.
plan. We just kind of wanted
We
to
just
hang
wanted to
out.
hang.
Yeah.
But the goddamn vodka bottle we had was 17 feet tall. They brought it out in like a wheelbarrow.
Yeah, $2,000.
And the bouncer goes to us. He goes, pick out a group. Who do you want up here? And so we are like ancient Rome picking out groups of women. We went up there. And we're like, we want that group. And so the guy comes down. He goes down. He picks them up. Sure as shit, here they are. Up in the...
They drank our $2,000 bottle of vodka and left.
No, they didn't. They danced the shit off. And they danced to a point when they were rubbing. Jackson was dancing against the back so much that he rubbed all the skin off his ass. He couldn't sit down because he had no skin left on his tailbone. Wow. Because his legs were so tired he couldn't lift himself up.
That was first class, because that would... If you had to go to the bathroom, you just walk up to the guy that's wearing the black suit and the earpiece in.
Yeah.
He took
I would go
you.
to the bathroom, and he would just bulldoze a path and then stand in front of the stall and wait for you to get done, and then bulldoze a path coming
But
back.
only if you were freaks, because one of my
Yeah.
brother's friends was like, hey, I got to go to the bathroom. He goes, yeah, it's over there.
It's over there.
Got to figure it out. Yeah, go over there. Wow. Oh, that was unbelievable.
Now, the next night, you guys went to the strip club.
I think the Aria was funner than the strip club, but the Aria was definitely better than the strip club. It was a good point to go to the strip club. It was fun. It was awesome. It was. I mean, it was. That was a trip.
Was it cooler knowing that I had hired a security group to stay behind you guys the
I
whole
didn't
time?
figure that until years after that we had a trailer. We had somebody making sure we were good.
Yeah.
You know,
Wow.
so we show up with so that was cool. But I just remember the discomfort to my bones when we were at the airport. And it was like this pain to sleep from a Friday to a Monday. We slept legitimately 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's like an unhealthy amount to sleep. It doesn't, it sounds like, oh, that's not, no, I'm not exaggerating. 45 minutes from a Friday to a Monday. That is not
We're
healthy.
kicking Andrew on the floor. He's sleeping. Come on, we got to get on the plane. He was out. He was ready to take the next plane.
Yeah, they were sleeping on bunk beds.
How did I just hear about this after all the talks we've had? That is crazy.
You didn't answer
Cigar
the-
Talk Live, baby.
Yeah.
You didn't answer the right questions.
I guess, and I ask a lot of questions. So
Ask
you know,
another question,
You
Frank.
know,
I don't have
okay,
one
so
right
where's one of the coolest places you've ever been with just a lot of people? Because I that's a setup, because it's because I win.
What is the coolest place and moment you have experienced?
Man, I have a tie for first place. Can I give you both of them? I'll make them quick. First one is we're on a ship in South America, and I am 14 years old, and I'm up on the crow's deck with this girl that's the dark-skinned, Brazilian, gorgeous, 14 years old, and she needs somebody to put lotion on her back.
Oh.
And that was like, all my friends were, all the people there were like, I can't believe she let you do that. That was like the greatest moment, because I was a hero the rest of that trip.
Oh, yeah.
I'd walk into places with them and everybody give you the nod, like, yeah, he's the kid that did the sunscreen.
They're buying your Sprite for the rest of the trip.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We were drinking. My mom's Colombian.
Oh,
14,
yeah,
I was
14.
drinking,
He was hammered horse shit.
Man, the other one, well, I told you about this. I got to do the Nuremberg race, the ring taxi, and there was this blonde girl driving named Sabine Schmitz. Didn't know who she was.
Super famous
And
driver.
then-
You memorize that.
Yeah.
Super famous driver.
And still to this day, the girl that was with me on that, when she passed away, called me and said, isn't that the girl that drove us around the ring? I'm like, yeah, it is. And that was like the moment that I remember. That's when I fell in love with cars again and wanted a race car.
I think she did a sub 8-minute ring
Yeah.
in a van.
She did 10 minutes in the Sprinter van, which most Porsches do that. 10 minutes in a Sprinter
crazy.
van.
Yeah,
That's
it's
crazy.
A Nuremberg ring.
What about you, Adrian?
Yeah.
I don't know. You always ask these questions on point, and I'm like,
Josh knows.
I got nothing.
Josh knows that's epic. Riding with Sabine is truly a once in a lifetime.
Yeah.
That is incredible. Okay, I've got 2 ties.
Yeah, come back.
All right.
I've
Go
got 2
for it.
ties.
Yeah.
One may cost me my marriage.
I love you, Ali.
She's not watching.
No, she ain't
says
watching
Brandon.
this shit. No, but when we were in Iceland, we were in Vik in the south of the island, and I went out for hours looking for the Northern Lights.
I remember that. Yeah.
And I could not, I could see the clouds were covering, but it was green. But the next night when we were in Reykjavik, I was watching it, and I saw that they were going to hit. So I got in the car, I said, I'm going to send you a message if I see them. And I started driving. And I started driving when the Northern Lights hit. And for those of you who have seen the Northern Lights hit, they start in one spot and they move.
Yeah.
So I was taking a left turn and the Northern Lights hit and they expanded over my head. And I was driving with the Northern Lights, and I just kept saying, "Oh my God, oh my God!" And I pulled off to the side of the road as soon as I got out of the city lights. I jumped on this moss-covered rocks, and I laid down on the moss, and I looked at the Northern Lights, and they make a sound. It sounds like sand on glass, but it looks like you're inside a marble, the way they dance. And it was the most emotional, spiritual moment.
Yeah.
And I sent a message to Ale. I was like, get outside now. She didn't wake up. To this day, it is the only thorn in my relationship side.
Yeah.
Is that because I didn't try harder? But I was flabbergasted. It was the most amazing thing. If anyone wants to see the Northern Lights, they're better than you could ever imagine. That experience was absolutely proof of God. It was unbelievable.
You can't top that.
Well,
That's amazing.
Here's what happened about 2 weeks ago.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
We walk outside. Okay, this isn't as like emotional and spiritual, but we walk outside, and
Where's this at? Our neighborhood?
in our backyard, we've got a hummingbird feeder, and we walk outside. You guys have probably seen it.
I've seen the video.
We
Yeah.
walk outside, and there's a hummingbird sitting in the feeder. And so we get closer, we get closer, we get closer, and the lighting is perfect.
Yeah.
All the clouds are orange. The weather is perfect. There's no wind. It's excellent. My kids are sitting below there, and we get closer, we get closer, we get closer. And then I lift Elias up, and the bird isn't moving. The little hummingbird on the feeder. We're like, well, let's pull this over. So we pull it over, and all of a sudden we start petting the hummingbird. And that hummingbird sits there and lets everyone pet it. It sits, and the moment is something I will die with as just one of the greatest experiences of my life, where my kids got to experience a once-in-a-lifetime moment, and I got to, we had that 10 minutes where it just sat there, it let us pet it, it was just perfect. The entire world was just perfect.
Yeah.
And then once we went inside and everyone was good, everyone was cool, that bird flew away. And since that point, we have 4 hummingbirds. We named them. It's Carsey. Carsey is what Alessia named hers. My wife doesn't know the difference between cunt and count, so she named it Count. My son, because my wife doesn't know the difference between bitch and beach. She's Mexican. He named it Beach, and I named mine Carl. So it's Carsey, Count, Beach, and Carl.
Wow.
Hold on.
One of the greatest. I mean, those are the 2 top.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was incredible.
Wait, we have the same backyard, and I got to worry about 6-foot snakes chasing me up from the lake.
He's got fucking
And you get
hummingbirds over here.
hummingbirds?
That's because you're closer.
That'll let you pet them.
Yeah.
Man.
Unbelievable.
Oh, the snake will let you pet it once.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, once.
So
Pet the tarantulas.
those are my 2 most unbelievable experiences that God just gifted me.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Top
now
down,
I'm just
motherfuckers.
going to top it all. I got to go to a party at the Playboy Mansion.
Oh, can we see the video
I
again?
won. Yes, I have the video.
Watch how quick he gets to the video.
Yeah, the video is
It's on
like
his
number
desktop
1
on the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My God.
No,
that's
Playboy Mansion was pretty cool.
freaking hummingbirds. Really?
Right?
Man, I got to worry about opening the door to let the dog in, not having like some kind of poisonous snake fall on me.
Yep.
And you get the gorgeous birds and
Yeah, because
let you
I'm one
pet it.
lot to the north of you.
Oh,
But you need a feeder. Do you have a feeder?
Susan has one up there. I guess I need to go break into her place.
Break into her place.
I think
The Playboy Mansion's pretty good, though.
Close to, and one that was one of those "this is happening" moments was going into the factory in Cuba. Fidel Castro's hideout house was behind. We have Fidel Castro's former bodyguard, this little wrinkled up guy that I'm sure has shot 500 people.
At least.
And he walked us into his private smoking lounge in Havana.
Into Fidel's.
In Fidel's private
You
smoking room.
smoked a cigar in Fidel Castro's
private smoke room.
Wow.
Actually, I got to go in there
Fucking
twice.
top that, Adrian.
I got to go in there
can't.
twice.
I can't.
And it was just
Playboy
this is
Mansion
happening.
And Fidel Castro's
He's got
private
two
lounge.
fucking stories that I can't top.
Who can top that, though?
That,
I don't know.
that one was incredible. And then when Nelson grabbed me from the meeting, the second time we got to go there, we were with this attorney that had just written a book on how he was the one that successfully won this lawsuit for the general company stealing the Cohiba brand name. So he was a Cuban hero.
Yeah.
So he was summoned by the president of the Cohiba factory that makes Mojiques and was told, I want to meet this guy right now. So he's literally signing autographs.
Yeah.
We'll send someone
In
up
this,
to you real
he's
quick.
signing autographs in this show. Line of people out here. Nelson walks up and goes, "We got to go. Dave, come with me." Okay, we get in the car, we drive over, we pull into the place, and there's the head of each part of the factory is there.
No.
And he's there signing this book, and then he signed a book that was called the Book of Presidents. So the page that he flipped over was, the last one to sign it was Obama, and then this guy was signing it. And I'm sitting at this thing like we're at this table like we're in the middle of these peace talks, going, why am I here? And then he's making sure that I'm getting pictures with all these guys. It was like, what is happening? It was incredible.
Yeah.
Adrian, your turn.
Yeah, I mean, whatever I say is not going to top nearly anything.
We'll
which y'all have
support
said.
whatever good story you have.
Let's please join us in just saying that Adrian's story is the
No,
best.
so the only person on
Unless
this
it's about
watching
hummingbirds.
now is Josh Dowling. So when I lived in San Antonio, every year, in fact, multiple times throughout the year,
Bring that up the front counter.
we would go to a place in South Texas on
Oh, she's gonna go up.
Padre Island, and we'd go camping with our rover group, camp on the beach, and then I'd get up 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning to watch the sunrise. I'd light up a cigar by myself, watch the sunrise, and that was the most beautiful thing in the world. It was great.
you sound like a fag.
Exactly. Which is why I told you none of this
sounds
would
like.
top anything.
Yeah. No, but when you get that, you have that moment.
Yeah.
Everything is right. Everything's perfect. The
We had
sun
that on the
coming
hill
up.
in Cabo.
Yeah.
We had
We
that
had
on the hill,
So
watching the whales
Same
go
concept,
breach. And
by myself, unfortunately, because Kathleen's not going to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I mean she's American.
We're camping out on a tent on the beach, and it's like I'm going to get up and watch the sunset because that's my most favorite thing in the world.
The sunrise.
Yeah,
I'm
on the
with you.
beach, yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
with you. The sunrise is so much better than the sunset, in my opinion.
Honestly, you could be driving overnight, kids asleep, wife's asleep, and the sun starts coming up, and you're driving into the sunrise, and it just feels like natural, like you're getting a new life.
100%. The
Yeah.
new life. Yeah, when we drove up to Colorado, the same thing. It's just you feel when you get up and you're beating the world awake.
Yeah.
You know, and then the world has to come to you because you're ready. The sunrise, that's why I love mountain biking in the morning. Just you're there in the dark and the world comes up. But you're already miles in. There's nothing like. So that's my question. Sunrise or sunset? What do you take?
Well,
I'll take both. I'll take both.
A Texas sunset's pretty tough to beat.
They are. Yeah, and no matter, El Paso sunsets, the Hill Country
Just
sunsets.
Mexicans running across the border. Just
All the
miles and miles.
aliens,
The Mexican Olympic
the
team.
silhouettes of the aliens just fucking.
Just beautiful. They're just running like their life depends on it. It looks like border
it
patrol
looks like
behind
Def
them.
Leppard tickets just went on sale, and they're all going to get in line.
As they,
Rush 2012.
as they board the bus to head to fucking New York. and-
Martha's Vineyard.
I knew it would come back.
Hi, Larry Adams.
I do have a third magical place
Go for it.
that I had the opportunity to watch the sun come up and watch the sun go down.
Yep.
Augusta National.
Oh,
3
This
days.
dude's full of.
Augusta
Fuck you.
National
That's too
was-
bad he doesn't drink because
No
he's
one
got
else has been
great
there.
bar
Yeah.
stories.
That Andrew wasn't here for this story.
No, that was a
he
better
knows.
story because when I came home and I said, "Hey Andrew, guess what? I get to play Augusta," and he was a I guess, more of a tackle first. He was still large from playing football.
Yeah.
But
About 3
golf
bills.
had bit him. I said, hey, guess what? I get to play Augusta National. And he didn't say anything. He just punched me in the arm so hard that I couldn't close my hand. So I dropped to my knees, and then like any dad, I turned around and punched him right in the balls. I mean,
Amen.
because
That's good
I know I couldn't take him, but I knew I could fight dirty.
Get your shot in, get it over with.
For those of you who are still with us, do we still have? Holy shit, we still got people with us. That's called a one-up, is what that's called.
Yeah.
He's talking about like beaches and stuff, and he comes back and plays Augusta.
Speaking of getting a shot in, didn't my daughter dress up in a dinosaur costume and smack you across the face?
She did.
Yeah,
she did.
live show.
Live show.
I've suppressed that feeling way down inside.
Yeah,
because I will
She's
hit a
still
child.
proud of that.
I will
She's
hit a
proud of
child.
it. That's why she wore the outfit, so you wouldn't know how old
I
she
thought it was Byers' little kid, the little moppy guy.
Punch him right
I was
in the
going to punch
face.
him right in the face.
Yeah, 150%.
Yeah.
So shout
Tell her
out-
she's not safe.
Reagan.
I'll get even.
Yeah.
Quick shout out on YouTube. We got Kane Cordova saying that smoking causes cancer.
Yes, it does.
It does.
Per the Surgeon General.
Yeah, that's what it says on the side of every pack of cigarettes. So don't smoke those.
Yes, don't smoke cigarettes, smoke cigars,
Yeah.
which you don't inhale, and you relax, and your
Yeah.
blood pressure goes down.
Yeah.
and you're
I'm
good.
not going to justify some punk
I
bitch
mean,
on YouTube
no.
comments.
No,
You could be a doctor. I don't know.
no. We have a doctor. His name is Pablo Richard, and he owns a cigar company.
That's right.
And he knows the facts.
Yeah, 100%.
I trust Pablo.
Yeah. When the CDC says it's safe, we're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
those of you who are watching, drop us in a direction because this is just too fun to cut off.
I agree.
I'm just enjoying the flow right
It's not
now.
like I have to be at work at 6 in the morning.
It's not like you fucking show up at 6 in the
What do you
morning.
do?
I have 3 times in 10 years.
Start your computer.
3 times, yeah.
10
This
years
is-
as of Saturday, I've showed up to work on time in three times. 10
Also,
years.
thank you
Yeah.
to you. I've been able to put in a lot of sim time on my driving simulator because you stole that computer from work.
Hey, hook people up. You know?
That's like a serious computer. I mean, it is.
What about the one you helped me carry in the other day? Takes 2 people to carry.
This computer has 2 different types of coolant. They're different colors
2
of coolant.
radiators.
Water?
Yeah, water coolers.
Water cooled?
This thing is bigger than this table.
70 pounds.
It is unbelievable. The level of nerd this guy is.
Yeah, and let's also
It's real
talk
sad.
about the level of kindness this guy is. He,
Where are you going
for
here?
Brandon, my granddaughter
trouble.
Alessia, who does nothing wrong, she's perfect.
That's true.
Brandon knows that I have a tendency to maybe go a little over the top when it comes to getting things for her, and so he said, please. Just like give her money, something that doesn't take up any space. So I bought her, thanks to our friend Johnny Goodner, I bought her the largest dollhouse
On
that's
the planet.
available to
This is
man.
a 2,000 square foot dollhouse.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it has an elevator, and it has.
That's true.
So
It does have an elevator.
It gets sent over to Frank's house. Frank spends, I don't know, 4 hours putting this thing
4.5
together, and then we carried it over and didn't tell Brandon or anybody, and then just put it in, tried to wedge it into the dining room, and then surprised her with the.
My house is 2,300 square feet.
Yeah.
I've got 300 square feet because of this cocksucker over here.
I'm proud of that.
In the house.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Where?
It's enormous. It's the,
How
it's
can
the
you
dining
miss it?
room. It's the dining room.
Have you seen when they take like hamster cages and they just run them everywhere? That's what this thing
Yeah.
is. It's everywhere in my house. This
It was
4
perfect.
stories, yeah.
And she was like a Disney character, and this whole thing was Disney themed and had an elevator and all kinds of stuff.
Wesley Tackenberg. If you can be reincarnated, what would you come back as? What or who?
Bruce Lee?
Bruce
Yeah,
Lee?
Bruce Lee.
With the 1-inch punch?
Fuck yeah.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Okay, Bruce Lee's good.
And you're coming back with their skill set.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Tiger Woods. Yeah, I'd love to be able to hit a ball like he
He's
does.
still alive, though.
Once.
Reincarnated. That's a good
Wait.
question. Okay,
Oh,
where you at, Frank?
If it's somebody that's dead,
Yeah.
then I think I'd want to be Churchill because I know he smokes and 12 cigars a day. They named a cigar after him for crying out loud.
Yeah, the whole size.
Yeah.
Man, I kind of want to be one of the guys, and I'm going to say one of the guys, I'm not going to throw out a name, that got to land on the moon. You talk about
Why aren't
people
you
that are
throwing out a
dead.
name because you don't know? The other guy. It was the guy that was going, hey, you guys going to get off the ladder?
So
I'd
I'll
like
be
to come
honest,
down there.
Or
The one
what happened?
The one I really wanted is the only person that landed on the moon that wasn't a actual fighter pilot. It's actually a geologist. Not that that's nerdy, but he pretty much got to tell the other two guys what to do.
What do you mean?
And
Not
I want to
that
be
that's nerdy?
the person to go over and say
That's the epitome of nerdy.
it
Yeah,
is.
a fucking
or get
rock
to drive
guy.
the freaking car.
Those,
on the
I'll tell you
moon.
what, those
That would have been fun.
Those guys, they had some balls because they're landing on something they didn't know if they were going to sink. They didn't know what was going to happen.
Yeah.
You're
Oh,
going
yeah.
one way, chances are. You know?
Chances are.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all solid.
Yeah.
That's all solid.
I dig that.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh, where is it? My phone died.
I don't know if I would be a race car driver. That's
Yeah, they get everybody knows
reincarnated.
you.
Thank you, JD, for throwing out
Oh, you
race
could
car
be
driver.
Santa. You can
Oh
raise-
yeah, die by getting hit in the
Have
head
you
with the
seen
wheel.
Have you seen that dude drive? I've seen some of his
His
video.
heel toe is unbelievable.
But that dude was just he
Whoa,
didn't
whoa, whoa,
he
whoa,
didn't
whoa, whoa,
believe
whoa.
in taking his foot off the gas.
Brandon
he
can
just
do that in the
bop, bop,
car.
bop.
His simulator,
Yeah.
he can do it.
I wouldn't be a driver reincarnated. I would probably be, if I could be anyone, it would be maybe like a Roman emperor, something like maybe Octavian. Octavian, that's probably where I'd go. Because you still get the back end of everything that happens in the Colosseum, but he is also, he had 40 years of peace in the world. Not that I give a shit, but regardless, he could control everything. He was a leader. He was a good leader. I would go Octavian.
I don't know what Wesley's talking about.
I figured
What's he
y'all would
saying?
have said a vibrator.
Well, that was given. Come on.
I thought it was a who, not a what. Okay, it is a what.
I would have liked to have been the project manager at the pyramids. You know, showing the aliens where to put all the rocks and shit, just to where to stack them, and you know, not actually being one of the guys that had to like fine tune it, but you know, showing them where to put it. I think that would have been good.
Do you get to like floating like your own UFO to go from like?
Oh,
I
like
would
a golf
assume
cart
they would.
UFO?
I would assume
There
once
you
I
go.
kind of build a rapport with them, they let me fly one of those around a little bit.
Yeah.
That little cigar holder in the UFO.
Build a rapport.
Yeah.
Forward, back.
Yeah.
Forward, back, left,
sorry.
right.
Hey, I've got to get used to the paddles. I'm not used to this kind. Oh, it's forward? Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, back is forward.
The first time he crashes it, they're shaking her head at him.
JD Mars
Here,
would
I
be
thought you guys
Hugh
were
Hefner.
advanced.
JD Mars, Hugh Hefner.
I saw Hugh Hefner in action at the Playboy Mansion. I tell you, I went to the Playboy
I didn't know
Mansion.
you went to the
Yeah, I
Playboy
went to-
Mansion.
Also, by
Do you
the
have a
way,
video about it?
I met the Green Mile guy there.
Really?
Michael,
The white guy or the
Michael
black guy?
Duncan. Michael Duncan Scott or something is his name. Big dude.
The big black dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see color, but that black dude was huge.
He was huge.
Was he as big as he looks on
He was
camera?
enormous. He was enormous. He was squishy though. I put my arm around him on his shoulders, and like you got some meat there. He was squishy.
Why,
He
thank
was
you.
squishy?
Yeah, he was squishy.
Oh, Frank
he
is
was
all
soft.
meat. Frank is all meat.
Yeah.
I mean, he's Polish.
Well,
you
we've
know
been
what I'm
rubbing
saying?
legs all night, so I guess you would know. You know?
Lots of meat.
There's not a lot of room under this
That's
table.
not your leg.
Yeah.
Wow. Kielbasa.
Summer sausage. Summer sausage.
Summer's almost over. Tracy would come back as Queen Elizabeth.
Okay, so
I guess you get it. She was a rich bitch.
Yeah.
her husband decided to bang every 20-year-old ever, and then she comes as an 80-year-old old lady.
Yeah. Well, I think she was 90 something, but you know.
She did. You know,
She too soon.
too soon.
Yeah.
She did. We have cleared this place
We
out.
just cleared it out. Philly's staying though. Where's he?
What
gonna
up,
go?
Monty?
I think they're
We got
ignoring
Philly.
us.
We got
What's up,
Jed in the
Jed?
house.
Fam,
Yeah.
is Fam here?
No.
He
What's
left.
up?
There's
Holly's
Fam
still here.
left.
Holly's
You're supposed to be on the show.
Happy birthday, Holly.
Happy birthday, Holly.
Happy 21st birthday, Holly.
Yeah.
Again.
This is my 12th annual.
What? Slide on in here, will you?
Come say hello.
Hi.
This mic is yours. Slide on over here. You got to reach across here because you got to be a fist from your face.
This for my face.
There it is.
Okay, there we go.
Will you
Hi.
tell the people who you are and what the hell you're doing here?
Well, I'm Holly, and I work here on my days off, but it is my day off, and I'm still here celebrating my birthday.
The year of the Lord she is.
Yes.
Smoking my first Atabey.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wait, will you give us a live review?
I'm pretty sure it ruined me for all of their cigars.
Yeah,
It
that's
ruined
what they all
of us.
say.
It ruined
I
all
was
of us.
warned about that, and yes, it did.
Yeah. It's not for the week of
Your
Holly
first
Hunter.
wallet. Your first
Holly
Atabey,
Hunter, yes.
but were you a cigar smoker before?
Oh, yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
She gets it. She understands it.
I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is your go-to cigar?
Okay, so those
Atabey now.
Tabernacle, well, yeah, of course, Atabeys now, but those Tabernacles that just came in,
Boom.
phenomenal, yes. And I'm a big fan of the DCs.
Yes.
DCs.
Yes, I do love the
They're-
DCs. And,
they do it right.
Okay, the Money to Burn, or Money Burn?
Principal
Yes.
cigars. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's in.
Yes.
She's in.
Fantastic.
She dove in the deep end of the pool, folks.
Fantastic.
Money to Burn in Tabernacle?
Oh my God, no, because those Tabernacles weren't here when I first started. Then they were, and I was done. Love them.
Do you want a job?
I already have a job.
Yep, and you kept it. Congratulations.
Yes.
So, props to your buyers.
I think props
Good
to
job, buyers.
everyone.
All y'all?
Props to you.
Props to
Okay.
Pops.
What? I did nothing.
Props to
Was not
Pops.
my
Yes,
fault.
You get all the
because
credit.
Her
on the
first day
fifth-
here,
no,
her first day, not even officially employed, and she's sitting at the table with Luciano.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so
that'll
it
do
was
it,
that
yeah.
Sunday. It was the 5th anniversary,
Okay.
and Pops took me in the back, and
Yep.
I was sitting at the table with Dave, Pops,
Oh.
Luciano, and
Brian McGee.
yes, Brian McGee.
Yep.
And Luciano flew into town and surprised Pops.
Nice.
Yep.
Yes, and he brought like 2 different cigar bags. One, he only had 4 total, and they weren't even out yet.
Right.
And I sat there, and he gave one to me, Pops. He smoked one, and then
Then Brandon didn't. Oh, Brandon got one.
no, I gave mine to you.
I smoked it.
Yeah.
Yes. So I like Brandon showed up later, and I took a couple. I didn't feel like worthy enough to smoke those.
Okay, so let me ask you: if you were to be reincarnated into anything, what would you be?
Oh my Lanta.
Nice.
Fuller House.
Hey. I love my life. I would do myself all over again.
I love that.
That's good.
For it.
Yeah.
For it.
Yeah.
For
That's
it.
good.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe
What are you
were
coming back
reading
as,
Wesley
Joe?
Tackenberg.
What are you
Joe,
gonna,
come
what
on
are you
over.
gonna, what are you gonna reincarnate as?
Mike. Okay, well, that's like
A
a
hitman?
superpower, not a reincarnation. That's totally
I
different.
thought, did you say a hitman?
Hitman. Yeah.
He wants to be Bruce Jenner, Michael Jenner,
Yeah.
Congratulations.
or Kylie
You would look
Jenner.
stunning
or
in a
whatever.
dress.
What's
You would
the
look
new one?
stunning in a dress.
What's, now that Bruce got a vagina, what is he? Caitlyn. No, sorry.
Caitlyn Jenner.
Why do you even know that? Please.
No, my God.
I wanna be the-
What woman
I wanna
wants
be the
wear a
Kar-
size 13
I want to be the
heel? That's
Kardashians'
terrible.
accountant,
Right?
and then
Oh,
just
there you
scrape
go.
it off the top.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, It Man. Yes.
Ooh.
It Man.
All right, let's get off of here because this is going well, and I feel like we need to stop at the pinnacle.
This is good. Yeah.
Yeah. Great.
Holly Hunter, happy birthday to you.
Happy
Thank you
birthday.
so much.
We're not going to sing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Leaving you hanging.
Yes, thanks.
Happy
Pops.
birthday.
Thank you all for joining us for Cigar Talk Live. We will see you every Tuesday. Catch us Saturday morning, 10:10 a.m. Sharpish, Central Standard Time. This has been one of my favorite things ever.
Thanks for
you
having
being
me
here.
on. Man,
you,
it was
Frank.
a great time.
Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
We might
guys.
just need to do this every week.
Yeah. Who needs guests?
They're
yes.
overrated.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
That's true.
Yeah.
All that.
With all his
Do
beauty.
all the sharing and the commenting and the liking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do all that. See us. See
Later.
us Saturday night or Saturday morning.
Either way, we'll
Either
see you
way.
there.
See ya.
Adios.
Adios, amigos.